Hey, listen, I'm trying to tell these ladies, I don't tell nobody to leave nobody. I don't tell no fellas to lead a woman. I don't tell no women to lead a man. But I am, however, going to give you a perspective that you probably can take into your relationship and take it into consideration. That's all. Okay. Chrissy Denise said maybe she can make herself content with being an auntie then. Hey, it's two sides of the story now. As always, she could just go with no kids or be an auntie. But which one is you picking? Now you ain't giving her no direct order. She don't understand which one you saying go with. Oh, Desiree Francis, you back, baby. I ain't seen you in a minute, but you brought your top book at badge with you. So I already know what it is. WWBBD, is it time already? Is it time for Boogie B to tell you what he would do? Ah. Hey, come on, Amy Ross with the sauce. Now you know we'll get our babies out the way early. And think that it's bad if you get them out the way at the normal time when you're supposed to get them after you done got your life together. And then you have something when you got some credit and a business to pass on. And then you start getting. Some people feel like that's the wrong way in the 2020. But it's left up to your interpretation. I feel like you can have a kid at any time. As long as that coochie still working, as long as this thing still operable, then y'all can have a baby if y'all financial status so choose. Because if you have one and your financial status is right, then either way it go with the relationship, y'all still good. But if you wait till 40 and you still ain't got no money, and you have a baby for a nigga and he ain't got no money, oh, by the time y'all get on y'all feet, y'all gonna be damn 60. Y'all gonna be 60 before you get on your feet. The baby gonna be done lived a horrible life with y'all. Because y'all was older parents and y'all ain't have y'all shit together. And the baby gonna either have one of y'all, because one of y'all gonna fall off, spiral down in the crack, or something like that. Anything can happen when you ain't got no money. So your situation can be different. Come on, Tiffany. Something can go wrong at any age. That's just is what it is, honey. Honey said I had my first at 21, second at 42, last at 44. Well, good. That's fine. If you can handle it, you can handle it. That just depends on your financial status. Anyway, moving on. That's not what the show is about today. And that Nicole, you late, but you right on time for this rhyme. I see you now. Antoinette Nicole, you came through late as you're trying to make your presence known. I'm glad you're here. LaWanda Woods Griffin just told a lady if she want a baby, she needs to convince him. And if he can't fulfill her needs, then she has to find someone who will. All right. I think that could bring me to the WWBBD portion of this show. This is where I would tell you what would Boogie B do. Now, I'm not a woman, and it's a woman that came to me with a problem that she has to say that her man don't want to give her a baby and they've been together for 5 years and she loved him. Okay? A woman came to me and said that and wanted to know what I think. She heard what y'all think in the earlier portion of this video, but now she's about to hear what Boogie B would do if I were in her situation. I ain't never been a woman, so I'm gonna try to do the best that I can on putting myself in her shoes. But let me start with putting myself in his shoes. I know you don't want to hear this. This is gonna be hard to swallow, ladies and gentlemen. Just strap in, just chill, Shawana. It's coming. It's coming. This one's gonna be hard to swallow like a walnut. It's like a whole walnut. It'll cut your throat in half. This is gonna be hard to swallow. If I'm him and I'm dating a 35-year-old woman for 5 years, we have a great relationship. She admits to Boogie B that I am a good man. She also admits that she loves me, meaning that I have great ding-o-ling, because you don't fall in love with trash dick. You just don't. So we know that she's in love with him, and she knows that I'm putting myself in his shoes, so she knows that she's in love with me. Plus, I'm doing good, got good relationship with her. We have been 5 years together. I'm a great guy. If she come to me and say, hey, it's time for the baby or else I'm gone, I'm going to be like, ha, See ya. Where you going? You're going down from here. Yeah, if I'm him, I'm him. I'm Boogie B. And you telling Boogie B that you're gonna leave me because you want a baby and you, come on now, go ahead. Get out of here. Scramble. Scram. How they say it? Scram. Yeah, I don't give a damn what you want. I'm a good nigga. I got great dingling. And it's ready to splurge all over the community as soon as you walk out the door. Now, you can leave if you want to about this baby. But I'm about to sling this dick like never before. And you going to be like, what the hell happened to the good man that I broke up with? He done turned into the devil, and he done like the devil done took hold of his dingling and he going wild. You ain't gonna know what's going on with me after you break up with me over this baby shit. Now go ahead, honey. Listen, I know you got purple pack. I know you're a good woman. I agree. You're a great woman. We've been good together for 5 whole years. You're obviously what I would prefer. Obviously. You're my type. But let me tell you something. You just told yourself that I'm a good nigga. You think it ain't no woman out here that need a good nigga with a decent ding-a-ling on it? You telling me that and they got 4, 5 children already. They ain't worried about if I get them pregnant or not. Hell, it's some of these women out here with their tube side. They ain't worried about it. They looking for a good nigga more than a baby. So you can go ahead and break up with me if you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. I ain't stopping you from going a damn place. I'm gonna be like, fuck. Well, sorry, couldn't do what you needed me to do. Let me get to slinging this ding-a-ling then. Let me go sling what I came to sling. Because I've been giving only one person this ding-a-ling for 5 whole years. I've been waiting on you to trip and leave. Come on, Dorita. I've been like, look, Dorita, I know I love you, baby, but shit. Woo. Since you said something, then I'm gonna go on out here and sling this ding-a-ling. That's just what it's gonna be. Now you can go ahead and do what you gonna do with that. Well, hey, I ain't ready for no baby, or whatever the problem, the case may be, that he's not giving you a baby, whatever the reason is. And it could be multitude of reasons. Maybe he ain't got his credit right. Maybe he ain't got his money right. Maybe he got too many kids already. Maybe he don't like kids. Some niggas just don't like children. Because he got his own kids, he barely like them. And he definitely don't like the situation that he in with. It could be a whole multitude of reasons why you don't want to hear your baby. So you should probably want to take heed to that. Take heed to that. But I'm just telling you, WWBD, this is just what Boogie B do. I'm going to tell you what you should do in a minute. Don't worry about what I would do. You ain't me. You ain't no man. And you definitely ain't no man with no good ding-a-ling. If you was, then you would be Boogie B. Shit, hey, I don't know. Hell no. You don't know what side I'm coming from now. I know it's going to be hard for y'all to go with this one. I know, Dorita, this is going to be hard for you to face it for my boogette. My boogette came to me with a humble heart. And she said, she came to me with an humble heart, without the H. She came with a humble heart. And she said, Boogie B, what should I do? My man don't want to give me a baby. And we've been together for 5 years, and I'm in my mid-30s, and I'm ready to get a baby. Should I leave him or should I stay? And she wants to know what advice would I give her. Now, I'm just putting myself in his shoes. When I say if you give him an ultimatum, I think you're going to come out on the losing end of that. Because I know you're a bad motherfucker. You're a superhero of a woman. Obviously, because you kept me for 5 years. You is the, you're the Rolls Royce of women. I get it. I'm cool with that. I understand. But let me tell you this now. If you let this thing lean off the leash and I'm on CMO, you in trouble. I don't care what you thought I ever did in the past. But what I'm going to do after you leave me over this baby situation is I'm about to slate some of the premier cut top shelf finest thing-a-ling I can muster up for about, and you ain't gonna like it. And it's gonna be for a good minute too. And then I'm gonna come back to my senses and I'm gonna come back. And I'm gonna tell y'all, okay, I'll give you a baby after that. But just know if you get me back, it's gonna be done down. This thing-a-ling might be on his last leg by the time you get me back. I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna put some miles on this bitch while you done left because you wanted a baby and I told you I wasn't ready for it. I might be ready in 2 years and I'm gonna come back to you and tell you, look, I done finished slinging all the ding-a-ling I can sling. I'm ready to marry you. Yeah, so let's go ahead and lock it in. You wanna lock it in? Let's get married. Let me put the baby in you that you always want. And you gonna still be single probably because you know why? You gave up a good ding-a-ling. Because you wanted something that you really didn't need. You just wanted. Guess what's going to happen? Krista Denise said you should break up with him, Boogette. Leave. Get out of there while you're still young. Let me tell you something. You ain't young enough to be able to be expelling no good men. So that's not going to be the answer. That's not going to be the answer of what you should do. I ain't never telling you to leave him. You 35. You finally got a good man. It took you 30 years to find a good man. Y'all been together for 5 years. You love him. Putting great ding-a-ling on you, but he keep pulling out and he putting no condom on and all this. He don't want to get you pregnant and you ready to get pregnant. I get it. Sounds very logical. But just know, if you do leave him, you gonna be banished for 7 years of bad luck in relationships. Terrible ding-a-ling gonna come along in your life. I know, okay, it's not true. Okay, well, fine. It ain't true then. Okay, it's not true then. It's fine. Don't believe me then. You out there, Rita, don't be out. Don't be out. Listen to me. Let me make it make sense for you now. Let me make it make sense. Let me close it up. Come on now, let me make it make sense for you, because I know some of y'all thinking Boogie B done lost his damn mind up here. Let me tell you something. She didn't say she had a terrible relationship with a man that she wanted to have a baby with. She specifically said, Alicia, that she loved him and he's a great guy. What does that mean, Anna? Leanna, what does that mean? That means that he got some good ding-a-ling, good job, he handsome, everything he want to have a baby with. She want to have a baby with him. She's 36. She got with him when she was 30. He still ain't had no baby. Michelle said if he that good of a nigga, she'll be like, fuck them kids. Let's adopt something if you want to adopt something. Let's go to one of your sister's house. They got plenty of kids. Let's go over there every weekend and hang out over there. Hey, I'm going to inbox you my CMOS provider. I got to think about who it is. It's a black girl, too. I want to turn you on to. I think she might be in my chat. But I'm going to inbox it to you later. Easy, remind me. Inbox me, and I'm going to inbox you with the CMOS tip. Because you need to get on your CMOS to get that coochie wet enough to get where you're trying to go at. You ain't going to understand what I'm saying to you if you don't get that coochie good, okay? This shit going to sound foreign. If I'm talking to a woman who right now who got some awful coochie, she gonna be like, Boogie ain't funny worth a damn. She gonna walk off. She gonna be like, I ain't watching. She gonna swipe on me. I ain't watching this shit. Cause she ain't on that CMOS. That coochie ain't good. You gotta get it right, Felicia. Get it in you. It'll help you juice it. It'll help you get it right. It'll raise your libido back up where it's supposed to be. Cause you've been eating all the calories, all that sugar and shit. Your sex drive up. You need to get that back up with the CMOS, okay? You need to get that. That's the first step in getting that in coochie management. First step in good coochie management is get on your CMOS, ladies. It's 2021 now. I don't want to hear your excuses. That coochie's supposed to stay wet for a long time. You're supposed to be able to hang in there in that bedroom for a good minute. You ain't supposed to be out and know. You're supposed to be able to know some shit now. Come on, Nick. I'm trying to help everybody in here. My Boogie said to me, Boogie B, whether I should leave or not, if my man ain't gave me a baby yet, and I say to you this, young lady. I say, okay, so your man don't want a kid. You want a kid. You 36. You found a good man. I wouldn't say leave him, but there's a multitude of other ways that you can achieve what you're trying to achieve. A woman can get a baby from a nigga. That's easy. You ain't putting your mind to it. You live with him. You've been together for 5 years. You can't figure out how to get pregnant for him. Come on now, that's simple. This bitch that got pregnant for me in two sessions on purpose. You mean to tell me you can sleep with somebody for 5 whole years and never get a baby? You're slacking on your pimping. I'll tell you one thing, Honey Mojito would have got a baby out of him if she wanted one on year number 1. Honey Mojito got 3 damn kids. She know how to put that vagina on him. That man might not have wanted all 3 of them. But she might have wanted one and she swirled just the right combination of swirl. And she put that top shelf purple pack on it. Who in the purple pack? If I see some purple hearts in here, I know you in the purple pack. If you in the purple pack, some of y'all ain't in the purple pack. Some of y'all still in the red pack, which is perfectly okay. But the purple pack, the ones who in the purple pack, the ladies who are in the purple pack, if you done digged your way into your purple pack, You know what? I'm gonna have some hoodies coming out. I got some hoodies, some Let Me Stretch You Out hoodies coming out, right? But for Valentine's Day, I'm gonna do a special for my boogettes only. I'm gonna do a pre-order only for your hoodie that say Purple Pack on it. And it's gonna have the Boogie B logo underneath it. But it's gonna say Purple Pack. And it's probably gonna be white or something. I'm gonna take pre-orders for it. And it's only for my boogettes. There ain't gonna be no whole bunch of people with this one now. So y'all gotta inbox me directly to get it, to get the order on it. I don't have a sample yet, but trust me, it's coming. I'm gonna post a sample of it so you can see it, but I'm telling you, I need my boogettes to stay on point with me. I need that Purple Pack to come together, like a Voltron. Y'all come together, Purple Pack. That's all I'm trying to do is gather y'all. I'm trying to gather y'all so y'all know what a like-minded coochie is. It's gonna be awesome, trust me. You gotta hang with the Let Me Stretch You Out show every day. I need y'all all day, every day. For 1 hour, I mean. For 2, if you go forward it. You can come over to the Instagram and do the whole other hour with me. I'm just about to straighten this shit out real quick. For my bookend. Because she having a problem where she can't feel like she can't get the baby from. But she even now, hey, let me tell you something. If you if you don't know how to get the baby out of your man after you wanted a baby, you know how hard it is to keep from getting a woman pregnant in 5 years of living together. You must have been on something must be wrong. You might need to go to the doctor or take him to the doctor. Ain't no way in hell, Cheryl Lockhart, that you could be 35 years old and you've been with a man for 5 years and you ain't figured out the combination to the lock. What the hell you been doing with the lock? Looking at it, you supposed to been turning it. Trying to find the combination. You ain't turning the clock. You ain't turning the lock. Turn the damn lock and find the combination to that damn ding-a-ling and stop talking about leaving a perfectly great ding-a-ling. This man a good dude to you? Handsome, tall, chocolate. You want a baby boy? You been with him 5 years? You seriously considering leaving him and letting him go to another woman? And guess what she gonna do when she get his ass? She gonna get pregnant on the second day. Like some of y'all that got pregnant on the second damn day. For the perfect nigga come along, he put that raw dealing in you. You swap that, you soup that, you slurp that baby up in you like a hot gumbo. You slurp it up like a hot seafood gumbo. You slurp that baby in you. You slurp it like a raw oyster. You slurp it. You be like, damn, we just met. Oh, I'm pregnant. I love you. How the hell this happened? If she don't know, book it. Listen to the sound of my voice, baby girl. Let me calm down. Listen to the sound of my voice, baby girl. Dirk, hold on, Dirk. Hold on, Dirk. Hold on, Dirk. That nigga pull-out game is ridiculous. It should never be that good. How the hell he hanging in there that long? Hold on. Let me talk to him, Dirk. Hold on. Let me talk to him. Book it. If you don't know how to get the combination to that lock, I know a young lady named Magnolia Shea. Magnolia Shea is from the Magnolia Project in New Orleans, Louisiana, if you ever go there. If you can look up, I don't know if she in the phone book or on Facebook or whatever, but if you can look up a girl named Magnolia Shea, I promise you she knows the combination to the lock. Magnolia Shea got several kids by several different niggas. Magnolia Shea could get a baby out you like it's woo, she could get a baby out you like she ringing the bell. Every time your eyeball Magnolia Shea she pregnant, hell no. And you telling me you been with a man for 5 years, you can't get a baby out of him. Come on now. I don't believe you've been trying. I don't believe you really want it. Doretha, you still in here? Doretha, tell them about Magnolia Shea. Shit, Magnolia Shea know the combination to the lock, bitch. I'm just saying, if you need it, holla at her. I don't know how to reach her because I can't keep up with Magnolia Shea. But listen, it's a Magnolia Shea near all of y'all. You know who she is. She got a whole bunch of damn children. She's single. She got a whole bunch of kids. Some of them grown, some of them young, some of them old. She got all ages of kids. Her name is Magnolia Shea of your hood. But let me tell you something. She know the combination to the lock. Ain't no nigga stay with her for 5 years without getting her pregnant. They ain't even, hey, Leanna, it's never happened before. You was with Magnolia Shea for 2 months. Magnolia Shea was pregnant. How does the fuck does that happen? She was fertile like a fertilizer bush. She was a fertilizer bush. She was a bush that fertilized the fertilizer. They had to cut, if it was a such thing of a fertilizer, what you feed fertilizer. She is what you feed fertilizer. She that fertile. You can see her in 1 second, pregnant. Something wrong with your ass, baby girl. Nah, I ain't saying something wrong with you, Boogie. I'm saying just look into it. Because if you seriously considering, you telling me you got a good man, make good money, you love him, you chocolate, you talk. And the only problem is, you can't get a baby from him, and y'all been together for 5 years. Krista Denise, I know you a wholesome woman. You ain't trying to trap nobody. That's why you saying, yeah, I'm not Magnolia Shea. I know some of y'all sitting in there talking about, I'm not no Magnolia Shea. I'm not about to just get pregnant for no nigga who don't want no baby. I get it, but it's better to get a baby from a good nigga than break up with a good nigga and go get a baby from a nigga who gonna punch in your eye. Do you want that to happen to you? Now you Ruby Blue. One of my book ads was serious about to break up with a perfectly good man after she been with him 5 years, talking about he don't want to give her no baby. I don't want to hear that shit, Ruby Blue. What the hell you mean? He don't want to give you a baby. Ain't no give. You take a baby after 5 years if you want it. What the hell you sitting up there reaching for it for 5 years? Stand on the stool. Reach up and get that ding-a-ling. Get it, put it in you, do what you need to do, and get out of there. And then when he find out, he might change it soon. If you lose him, what difference do it make if you lose him after you done got what you wanted? If you lose him, just don't put him on child support because that's what you want. Remember that. It's a lot of consequences that come with your actions now. If you want to do this, if you want to get pregnant for somebody who don't want to have a baby, and just because y'all 5 years in, if you do this, it's an easy way to do it. Magnolia Shea know the combination to the lock. That's all I'm telling you. You can go do that. But if you do that, it's consequences that come along with it. It's consequences and repercussions. Eddie Murphy say it's going to be consequences and repercussions. If you think about my cornbread, you better get the taste out your mouth. Hey, listen. You take that cornbread if you want to. Hey, you take that cornbread and you're gonna have to fight Goldmouth. That's all that's gonna happen. Y'all saw the movie, y'all saw Life, go back and watch it. Hey, if they cheat, you can take the baby, you get the baby now. That's all you try to get, Boogie. I get it. You can get the baby. I'm just telling you that part right off the top. But if you do get the baby, understand this, young lady, he could possibly break up with you and leave you after 5 years and leave you with a baby. Possible. Because you snuck and took the baby anyway when he didn't want it. Okay. That being said, you was going to break up with him anyway, remember? Your ass was going to break up with him with no baby and end up with a bum-ass nigga. So you lucky you didn't break up with him. You're lucky you got a deadbeat baby daddy and a good baby besides a baby that's going to come out to be a serial killer because he punched you in your eye while you was pregnant. So you just make sure that if he a good nigga like you say he is, don't get your little baby that you want from him. You can just, when he falls asleep, jack that ding-a-ling off, sit on it. He'll get it. Ain't no way nobody can pull out all them times. Ain't no way nobody can strap up all them times. What if y'all go to Mexico? You telling me y'all gonna go to Mexico and strap up? Them condoms don't work in Mexico like that. They El Condomo. Them bitches may not work or may don't work. Them bitches can happen anyway. So it's no way you can tell me ain't no strapping up for no 5 whole years and you ain't got the baby that you desire out of him and he a perfect man. Plus, that's terrible. I don't want to hear it. I know some of y'all told her to break up with him, but no. Why would y'all tell that young lady to break up with a perfectly good man when you know how hard it is to get a good man? Some of y'all out here know. It's hard as hell to get a good nigga. She got one at 35. Some of y'all ain't get y'all good man till you was 40, till you was 42. Some of y'all ain't get a good man till you couldn't damn even have no children no more. This lady telling you she got a good dude. And y'all telling him to leave him. Some of y'all, I think, was slick and some trying to pull some slick shit now. Let me make sure y'all wasn't trying to stumble up on this nigga. Let me find out. Y'all was telling my boogie to break up with a perfectly good man so you can stumble up on him and you don't want no kids. Let me find out you was trying to put in the comments, I don't even want no kids. So that nigga could see the video and inbox you instead. Because he an engineer, he got money, he tall, he chocolate, he handsome. She about to break up with him. You done told her to break up with this handsome, beautiful engineer who don't want no kids because she's 35. So you can stumble up on him and you don't want no kids. Oh, no. Everybody got their flaws, Vice President. Let me tell you this. Vice President said he's not all that good if he's not wanting to fulfill her desires. Two things is wrong with that. One thing is I'm not responsible for everything in your life. I'm doing the best I can do. How you gonna tell me you got a good man and the only thing he won't do is give you a baby, he's giving you everything else? Taking you on trips, he put your dick in you, he not cheating on you. Now you want him to be damn perfect. Come on now, this ain't gonna happen. If you're looking for perfect, you must be waiting on Jesus to come back. He ain't back yet. He ain't gonna be back for a while with Trump around. He ain't gonna come back. Hey, so y'all trying to find a perfect dude, that's not gonna happen. So if you get a man that you want a baby for, and he don't want a baby for you at that particular time, and you talking about you need to break up with him, I implore you to think twice. Because when you get out in these single streets and you looking for a baby, you gonna find a baby. You gonna get a baby easy. You gonna jump on the very next nigga when you jump on. It's gonna knock you up in seconds. You gonna meet a nigga they gonna call this nigga, you gonna meet a nigga like Future. He can put a baby in you in his sleep. The nigga don't even have to be woke to put a baby in you. He can put a baby in you for a dog time. That nigga gonna pop up and shoot one right in you. That next nigga you gonna meet gonna be one of them niggas who got a whole gang of kids. And he gonna put that one right up in you. You gonna be baby mama number 12. It's okay, but you chose this life. Remember, you broke up with a nigga with no kids so that you can have a kid. And you got a kid, but you got a kid from a nigga who ain't shit. And he ain't got the money to take care of your kids, and he all child supported out. It's already one that got him on child support taking him to the cleaner. So you ain't gonna get shit for your little child support. You gonna get a hey, how you doing for your shit, because you done broke up with a perfectly good nigga. God gonna sprinkle this into your life. Trust me. Yeah, I know you don't want to hear it, but God ain't gonna keep giving you good shit. And because you squander it, he's supposed to give you another good shit again. He gonna give you something good again, but it's gonna be way later on down the line. You're gonna get one thing, and you're gonna sacrifice it for another. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Let Me Stress You Out show. I have been your host, comedian Boogie B. Thank you so much for coming to the Let Me Stress You Out show. Renee Jackson, I appreciate you. I'm going over to Instagram now, YouTube, and Facebook. I appreciate y'all time. Going over to Instagram to do it again. 2 times a day, 5 days a week. Make sure you following me. Make sure you liking and tagging people in everything that I do so that you can be in the Boogie Beehive crew. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all. Y'all hit that cash out. Ain't nothing but $ Boogie B LLC. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Don't worry about it. I'll be back. I got something else for you. Let me see.